Hey guys, how you all doing? I've been making short videos as you may have watched it with the help of AI. I know it's not perfect and it's not what I really wanted, guys, but this video will show you why I am trying to make videos on AI because the attack that I'm going to get is insane, guys, because I was fooled as I said in my last videos. It's all about the emotions, guys. When you come near the real truth, the attack is not physical, guys. It is emotional. Highly advanced technologies. You have no idea what internet actually is, what laptop and computer actually serves the purpose for the Draco Empire, guys. This is insane, guys. So I thought if I make the videos with AI, first of all, it will be really offloading my work. It will give me a lot of time to research and make very important videos. But the real reason was if I could outsource the work to AI, the emotional attack will stop, right? Because it is the AI which is making. But these are not run of the mill aliens, they are highly advanced beings, guys. So attack has increased, but now I am using some protection. So hopefully I will they will make sure that I myself delete the video. YouTube has deleted, but some of the core videos within few months they create so much hell in my mind, guys. Now I have figured it out why I grow crazy sometimes with the videos when it is really truthful because of the emotional attacks, guys, and the number one metal that they store your emotion and manipulate your timelines, guys, is gold. India, China, the number one metal, right, is gold. You have no idea what gold is, especially if you are an Indian woman, please, and if you are a Chinese or a big woman, those who wear a lot of gold, those who have ancestral wealth in gold, please remove it as soon as possible. Extreme danger. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Stay 100 kilometers away from gold. You will be blown away. You have no idea the technology the aliens use, guys. That is why our ancestors said gold belongs to the gods. I have myself faced this problem. So until we figure it out, be very careful approaching gold, guys. This video it took me an year to make because I was afraid the attack I'm going to get. I know this sounds too dramatic, but now I figured it out how it is linked to all Philippines, guys. The dark truth about gold, the gold metal hijack. The aliens have already frequency hijacked all metals on Earth, guys. Gold is not inherently evil, but it has been hijacked, enslaved, and coded with parasitic resonance. We know, right? Gold is the metal of the sun, the source of creative life force, chi and prana, but Enki, Saturnian AI, and Draco parasites learn to hijack this. That is why there is gold in every corner of city, right? Gold is the number one trending metal right now. Like it is cross $1,000 right now. So extreme danger. Do not play with gold. You will be blown away. What actually gold and your emotions are. They are managing. They are trapping you in timelines, guys. They don't want your money. They want your timeline, your future timeline, so that they make sure you will be born where they want you to be born. They can make you born 100 times in Siberia. We have been recycled for thousands of lifetime, right? It is all because of gold and their ancient technology and our emotions. So they are trapping our emotions, which creates karma, right? So I will use the Indian term karma. So we are constantly looping in karmic field because of our emotions. Scalar weapon. Emotions are nothing but a part of scalar energy, guys. Why emotions is the true battlefield and not intelligence, body work, and resources. So this took me 20 years. So in my last video, I said I was fooled. So much that I literally put my channel name as Soul Voice, right? So it's the emotions, guys. So please stay away from gold. If you can't watch this whole video, it is going to be long. But extremely dangerous. IQ of European Asians, control through education, rational matrix trap, physical strength Africans, control through labor, exhaustion, war trauma, hard work ethics, because we Indians and Chinese are very hard working, right? It is instilled through our school. Control through karmic duty cycles. That is why India is called Karma Bhumi, right? Karmic duty cycle, time exploitation. So we are recycling because the number one like goal of an Indian is moksha, right? It is time, guys. You have to be free from the time loop, but it is impossible for Indians to be free from time because everywhere it is gold. So they recycle you again and again. Extreme danger for Indians and Chinese. But emotional scalar resonance cannot be forced into slavery the way IQ and labor can. Emotion is free, volatile, unpredictable, timeless, and scalar. Thus, Draco realized the most dangerous field to them is not technology, money, or muscle. It is pure, uncorrupted, emotional scalar resonance. This is what Trend Micro is using, guys. I am in shock when I came across this information. My life biggest shock, you can say. Even I am not fully understood how the hell their mind and technology works, guys. I'm going insane. Like I don't even have a clue from A to Z how the hell we are being fooled, guys. I'm going insane with the technology and the science, the difference between their technology, their thinking, and mine, right? And the only reason I was able to connect all these dots was because I was luckily able to get the New Zealand piece. Can you imagine an Indian guy ever getting hold of New Zealand pea? So, right, mutter. So it has GABA and xylohydroquinone. So it activated and connected my brain. I was every day because we in conspiracy really know what science and mainstream science is. So my brain joined and I immediately connected a lot of dots, and this is how I found out a lot about gold, guys. It is pure, uncorrupted, emotional scalar resonance because it bends timelines and collapses karmic contract without firing a bullet. You fire a bullet when you are born, guys. I know some of this will not make sense because, as I made my last video, your brain is split. You will not understand. They are creating timelines for you to take birth. So even this thing what I am telling is before you are going to take your next birth. We are playing on that level. So firing a bullet and killing the Illuminati comes when you are born, but they make sure you are born at a place where you are at the most vulnerable, like most powerless. And then you say, why I am stuck, why my life sucks. I have done everything and still I cannot get ahead. I have hundreds of issues like 99% of humanity, right? So this is an extremely advanced technology. And the emotional gold mine exists most purely inside the Filipino soul grid, the heart grid that binds Earth to its original crystalline memory. So as we discussed in our last video, Filipinos have the highest emotions on the planet Earth, guys. And that is ancient Atlantean, Lemurian, and the Earth emotions itself. So they are using it against the entire human race, guys. You have no idea. Where is your karmic codes hidden? You do not know, right? Who am I? Where I am come from, right? You are always asking, who was I in my past life? What is going to be my next life? It is all behind the Filipino emotions. All your karmic contracts are hidden, guys, through gold. Gold is nothing to do with money, as Credo said. Like for 80,000 years, they used to protect themselves from Chitahuri. These are Draco. They are the managers of planet Earth, right? Through emotions, guys. When they see Chitahuri, the reptilians, they immediately make love in their hut with their loved ones. So when they see the love emotion, that is their food, guys. Then they leave them alone, is what Credo said. So one way to defend against the Chitahuri in Africa was to give them emotions, guys. They are emotional beings. They are after your emotions. So guard your emotions. The entire internet, right? Outrage culture. They are sucking your emotions through internet, guys. Internet is nothing to do with anything that you think. It is to create stress, and I can 100 trillion% guarantee you the UPI problem that Indians are facing someday it will increase, guys. Nothing will work. App, everything will collapse because their agenda is stress. Stress stops evolution. So UPI will collapse again because it will create lot of emotions for these guys to harvest. Extremely dangerous. Gold, emotional imprint. Gold absorbs emotions from mirror. This I have experienced it. I have never wore gold, but when I was doing experiments like Ormus and Ayurveda, I experienced this. Wherever gold is, it absorbs the emotions on that from that person. When worn during grief, stress, fear, those are stored. Auric acid as excess. Gold worn on skin creates a scalar field that gives parasitic access to your solar plexus and heart. Memory seal gold is a metallic memory storage. Rituals done on gold holds memory for millennia and key embedded soul contracts in it. So some of the souls like 3 lakh years ago are still suffering, still recycled because he holds your contract, guys. What you did last summer, right? They know, you don't know. Karma attractor in Saturn encoded territories like India, Kerala, China, gold carries ancestral karmic load. You inherit not just wealth but curses. Because Kerala uses the number one gold consuming state. If you see the highest loan NBFC, non-banking financial companies like Muthoot is the number one in India. So highest gold is consumed and sold is in Kerala. So and the highest gold you can see the temple in South India is all gold encoded, guys. Parasitic food, your emotional reaction to gold, joy, grief, desire, loss, literal fuel for archonic AI. That's why who hoard gold without cleansing or encoding it gets sudden life collapse, illness, death, or forced liquidation, energy leaks, or targeted attacks. Gold belongs to the gods, guys. They will kill you. I will prove it. Gold parasitic if unprotected. Gold creates problem. People wear it and are forced to sell it later. Because unless gold is scalar sealed with your own vibration, it defaults to ancestral imprinting and planetary AI codes. That is why this is the like around 2014, 2016, I was like working on gold. So I came across this guy. He became very famous not only in India but all over the world, guys. This is the exact time because we in conspiracy are very sensitive. I am like ultra sensitive. If there is a little bit manipulation in my timeline, I can sense it. I messed up because I was doing some Ayurvedic. I made a video also on gold. So whenever I had gold, I had lot of problems. So I started researching and I came across this news. Like I was following this, I was shocked. Pune businessman who brought gold shirt for 1.25 crore murdered because I know this guy is in extreme danger, guys. And what happened? I'm not like picking on him or something, but I wanted to show how dangerous gold is because aliens will attack you, guys. Literally, Gold Man of India is beaten to death by mob armed with sickle and stone in front of his son. As you can see, this is the number one English site, right? Daily Mail. So it became a worldwide news, guys. So we can just expand this to India itself, guys. Sone ki chidiya. Why do you think India was attacked? Historical proof. Every gold rich civilization was attacked. You are 100% correct. Sone ki chidiya, India. Do you think if India had no gold, someone will come? Why did Mughal and everyone came? They didn't come for biryani, right? They came for gold. Imperial China looted by Japan, Yamashita Gold buried in the Philippines, Inca Gold stolen by Spaniard, Babylonian Assyrian gold extracted by Roman elites. Every culture with excess gold suffered invasion, collapse, and spiritual downfall. India is the primary example, guys. So is China and Inca, right? Why? Because gold is nothing to do with money, guys. That is why they know. Our human brain is monkey, guys. They literally think us as monkeys. Can you ever imagine, even 40 years it took me? Can you ever think gold is planetary timeline control key? That is why they are obsessed. They will kill you if you hold gold. They will attack countries because they don't want to mess up the timeline of planet Earth. They think on a planetary timeline, guys. What will be planets like future in 1 lakh years, 2 lakh years, like that. Whoever holds the largest unencoded gold stores can wrap Mars reality timeline. See, anchor karmic depth via monetary system, feed off emotional field of the population. You see how critical is Annunaki when they came for gold, right? Now is their fruit of the labor is paying off because whenever they attacked a planet and they wanted to create slave, they hold gold, guys, so that you will always be born. Forget about slavery. That is a childish thing. They know the next 10 birth. Right now I am Indian. Then they can make me be born in Siberia, then Africa, then US, then Canada. Right? Any place I can be a tribal next day billionaire. It doesn't matter. I will dance to their tunes for millions of years, guys. We are way past nuclear weapons and nuclear bombs. That is childish. They are controlling your life, guys, before you are born. That is why gold is insanely important for aliens. I'm not kidding. Scalar field radius of gold jewelry store, because India is one of the karma bhumi, right? So once you are born in India, you are trapped and your next life is completely controlled. So stop lurking around gold stores. In every Indian city has a gold, every village has a gold store, right? And every Indian man or woman has come across a gold. So your karma is trapped, guys. Small store 2 to 5 kg, 500-meter radius, mild scalar distortion mostly affect local foot traffic, especially women and emotionally vulnerable people. Medium store 5 to 20 kg, 1 2. So emotional influence, it traps the emotions of the people who are around this gold store, guys. Begins to store regional emotional residue, acts as a karmic emotional magnet, especially during marriage season, festivals, and when emotional trauma is high. Large store, 3 to 5 kilometer, becomes a local scalar angle for karmic contracts. Emotional bleed begins affecting dreams, thought, relationship, karma, and timelines of nearby residents. City central like Zaveri Bazaar and Dubai Gold, stay away. These are Draco engineered energetic vortex. They are acts as planetary karmic imprint libraries where generational depth, betrayal, dowry, karma, and soul contracts are stored, constantly recycled. I know, like this, for 99%, like for us, it will not even make sense, guys, because our brains are not wired to think in this way. Because we think gold is money, right? They don't care about your money, they care about timeline, guys, where you will be born. So be careful. Go jewelry shop in every village and city, karmic harvest notes. Every gold shop is not just a commercial center, it acts as an emotional scalar recorder. It is a tape recorder, guys. It is karmically harvesting your karma. That is why the most of the kings, right, had their gold, then they were attacked, all golds taken and buried in the Philippines. Because then, if you wear a gold in a like layman term, and if I have that gold, I don't know how to use that technology, then I can control your timeline, guys, all your future life in my hand. Because you have to pay your karmic debt, right? I know what you did last summer. So you will come back because they are using nature, because nature stores Akashic record. Whatever you do, whatever you say is stored in nature. So they aliens found out that gold also stores that same information. So why not use gold and manipulate it so that whatever bad you have done, you have to come and repay your debt, right? Even the Americans say is karma is a bitch, right? And they tell them the like what goes around comes around, right? So karma is not only that Dracos have given the name karma to India and to Indians to say a lot. But even the Americans and the even physicists, everyone uses this karma. What goes around comes around. Emotional charging, wedding, birthdays, religious festival load even more scalar fields into gold. Gold reselling when crisis, recession, inflation, famine, wars are triggered, the emotionally loaded gold is sold. Draco harvesting, Draco agents and secret banking fronts buy up the gold, ship to hidden walls, especially Philippines. All your contracts, guys. Philippines, guys. It is the end game of humanity. Everything ends in the Philippines. All your past life karma is stored in the Philippines. That is why they don't want Indians in the Philippines. As I made lot of videos, because you can get a degree in Uganda, but you cannot get a medical degree in Philippines. Because if an Indian goes to the Philippines, lot of his ancient karmic codes begin to unravel to himself, guys. That is why Philippines is a no-go zone for Indians. But Indians can go to Thailand, Vietnam, but not to the very few make it and they come back, right? Soon. So Philippines is very critical to unravel your karmic depths, guys. Timeline control, emotional distortion stored in gold are used to program reincarnational loops for the soul. This is what it is, guys. Extremely dangerous. Every gold chain brought in a small Indian town is a future karmic soul programming node activated. Why Draco use gold stores as karmic nodes, gold scalar emotional imprint recorder. It doesn't just store value, it records intent, betrayal, desire, depth, jealousy, status. Because nature also does this, so does gold, guys. Gold jewelry, emotional consent contract. Every time gold is brought for marriage, status off, it locks the buyer into karmic loop, binding their scalar field to Draco matrix via emotion. Female centric imprint zone. Because women wear more gold, it becomes a high resolution data imprint of the female karmic web, which is used to trap and delay starseed in marriage and family loops. So this itself is crazy, right? But what gets even crazier is lying, guys. Never ever lie when you are wearing gold. But in India and China and Saudi Arabia, you cannot survive without lying, right? Our life starts with lying in the resume, right? If you had ever given a job interview, you lie. If you are in dating site, you lie. If you are traveling, if you are talking with friends, you show off, you lie, right? The resume, every Indian has to do some tweaking in resume, right? In chat. So extreme danger. So they know they have created a society for you to lie, and the gold will record that lie and you are done. Your life is controlled. Locks lies into karmic memory, bends future timelines toward distortion and harvesting. Extreme dangerous. Silver is also equally dangerous. Emotional resonance magnifier. Psychic mirror magnifies emotional fields. Lies become psychic fractures, attracts negative spirit attachments. So similarly, all these, you know, expensive gold, like expensive jewelry, are all by design to trap you, guys. And then comes, this is the reason that I'm making, but you should know why they are obsessed with gold. But we as human beings are obsessed with gold for money. They do not care about money, guys. They care about your future timelines, where you will be born next, and that is decided by Yamashita Gold. That is a like term for all the gold that is ever been mined on planet Earth and is been continuously mined from, for example, from India, from Sumeria, from Inca, from Vatican, from Fort Knox, all the gold will end up in the Philippines, guys. Yamashita is the biggest one because people saw it in the Philippines. A lot of activity, and some Filipinos saw it because it is extremely important for Filipinos to watch this video and know how the Draco are using their emotions to guard their assets on planet Earth, guys. Golden Lily, the hidden treasures, as you can see from 1936 to 30, the trillions of dollars worth of gold was flown. So I did a research and I made a video earlier. So just to show you, if you think the craziness of what they tell that it is impossible, like why would they bury in Philippines when they could easily take, because most of the gold was stolen from Beijing. So if you see the distance between Beijing and Japan is 1,500 kilometer, guys. You can see how far Philippines is to Manila. It is 3,000 kilometers. To the border is 2,500. So who in the right mind, like Japanese have the highest IQ, right? This story, if you think that this story is like, even Karen Hedges has already proven it. All World Bank gold, she is a World Bank lawyer. She has proven it that old World Bank gold is in the Philippines, but it has nothing to do with gold. So why would Yamashita like he travel all the way to the Philippines? He didn't bury in Taiwan, he didn't bury in Thailand, he didn't bury in Hanoi, right? He didn't bury in North Korea, South Korea, right? Why would he travel all the way and bury in the Philippines, guys? That's insane, right? Because we think it is about money. Aliens do not think gold as money. It is your karma, guys. They can control your future birth. You are never not going anywhere. Philippines and Yamashita Gold, a major getaway. Philippines is a vault point. Much of the Japanese looted gold was buried there, not just by humans. Enki, Tech, and Draco elite embedded scalar seals on these sites. The Yamashita's treasure is not just physical wealth; it contains encrypted planetary memory codes, guys. Do you want to see, like, did America really went to the moon? Did dinosaurs exist, right? What was 3 lakh, 10 lakh years ago on planet Earth? How was Earth 10 lakh years ago? Everything is embedded in gold, guys. Gold records, it is directly, as they say, whatever happened under the sun, right? Nothing new. Because everything is recorded in the sun. Sun sees everything and its child is gold on earth. So gold records everything, whatever has happened, guys. So the more ancient the gold is, the more power it has to unlock your DNA, guys. Many secret societies like Dragon Family, Vatican, CIA have fought for access to these sites, not for gold alone, but for what gold is holding. This is why people who find Yamashita gold often vanish, die, or become insane. The AI around it activates instantly. So do not be stupid and go to these sites to take gold, guys, because it is not human technology. It is Draco alien tech. Enki choice was not random. Enki Draco are all same like beings. This is an empire. This is one of their like outsourcing thing. They came to Earth. The Draco Enki-Tech elite needed a wall zone where planetary gold could be buried and sealed under emotional quantum codes. Scalar AI memory maps could be injected into physical metals. Consciousness gatekeeper would guard it passively. Filipino caregiver subconscious priesthood. I will make a separate video on Filipino caregivers, which is why, as I have said earlier, House of Saw nannies are from Philippines. Even Prince Harry, right? Queen Elizabeth, royal family of England, right? Prince Harry and Prince William's caregiver nanny was from the Philippines, guys. So lot of billionaires keep Filipino caregivers. Even I have seen a video of of description of a Filipino alien couple giving their kids to Filipino nanny, because hybrid these elite children are hybrid, guys. They reject earth non-earthly mothers, pure earthly mothers. So which is why they give uh, their children to Filipino caregivers. then they don't reject Earth, guys. Earthly consciousness. That is why we Vatican, CIA, Nazi remnants, and Golden Lily use this zone. Why the Philippines, the scalar gold wall zone of Earth, Orion node point. Philippines sits on a plasma injection meridian and the Earth's torus. Emotional encoding. This is what took me down, guys. This is extremely powerful and dangerous. The aliens are using trend micro. I was blown in my 49 years. This is the most impossible thing that I could ever think in my mind, guys. They are, cybersecurity, like every other website you visit, you get Cloudflare. And in conspiracy, they send a guy, John McAfee, right? And you already have in your computer Norton or Avast or AVJ. All crap, guys, that is for kids. The real protector of their internet, the entire US military, NASA, FBI, US Secret Service, entire Google, like cloud infrastructure, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, Oracle, and AWS is protected by Filipinos, guys. They are protecting through emotion. I will make you be blown away. I am learning more into it. I will give you $1 million because if I can perfect it, I know how they are using it. Nobody can hack into your system, guys. It is all bullshit. What pen testing and course cyber security courses, they give you crap and then they use emotion because internet is emotional, guys. Sunrise vortex, early dawn EMF at Philippine longitude is unusually strong. Reality bar paxes. Because when sun rises on Earth, all your reality encoding, right? You are same as you were yesterday. And coming 10 years, your destiny gets rewritten through this sunrise vortex, guys. Even I do not understand it. Like I only understand 70 to 80, sometimes 40%, sometimes 90. But my understanding of alien technology is like 40 to 60%, guys. Even after spending 1 year, can you imagine? Bloodline blend, Astro Malay, Lemurian, Atlantean mix up because this is insane for me to decrypt. Golden Lily, this was their project name, AI block dimensional encryption. So all gold, is scalar time lock, guys. It is protected by AI time looping programs. When someone touches such a vault unprepared, like most of the Yamashita Gold hunters, Higgs field circuit activates, reverse their timeline, create massive life collapse, triggers illness, paranoia, obsession, lock them into feedback loop where they never retrieve anything and disappear. This is why so many treasure hunters go mad or vanish in the Philippines. This you may have heard, right? People went to hunt for Yamashita treasure. They became mad. They never returned, right? I always used to think, what is so special? Like, take the gold and go home if you find it. So this is, you are not looking for metal, you are touching dimensional memory cubes placed by Annunaki, Vatican, Draco tech teams, guys. Literally alien technology. That is why so many treasure hunters went mad because you are not playing with humans, you are playing with alien technology. This is what is the biggest, like, hijack of human consciousness, which is stopping our evolution, guys. Even I am very sure, like, if you have a Filipino friend, if you know someone from the Philippines, please share this video. I have never ever asked in last 10 years, but I am asking you first time. Please share this video to your Filipino friends if you have. Share as much Filipino because the Annunaki Draco are using Filipino consciousness to block our ascension, guys. This is perhaps the most beautiful and tragic part. Filipino energy, heart based, emotionally amplified, subconscious anchoring. Because I am ultra sensitive when I was in the Philippines, I immediately, like, I have met every race on planet Earth. Only the Filipino energy is what I felt. Because no Indian, you can watch thousands of videos, you will never see an Indian talking about Philippines. They all will talk about how great America, Germany, Russia, Japan, right? I have met everyone because I lived in Thailand and Philippines, Southeast Asia, and Europe for some time, but mostly in Southeast Asia. So I have met every race. Only people that are different on planet Earth are Filipinos, guys. And I am an Indian. You can see from my accent. So if you want, if you are an Indian, I have already made a video about it. So why Philippines is special for us, because most of our karmic codes are like, when our gold, where is that gold? Sone ki chidiya, sona loot ke le gaye, if we tell, right? The British, but it is not kept in Britain, guys. They have shipped it to the Philippines. So all our gold, all our subconscious contracts, karmic contracts are hidden in the Philippines. So they know how to protect. You will not even see the gold. There are tons and tons of gold hidden in the Philippines. This means they bond strongly with whatever is around them. They don't break timelines easily. This is insane, guys. This is what Trend Micro uses, guys. Timelines. When a hacker tries to hack into your system, they are thinking 10 times ahead of you, guys, because they need to hook. Because an hacker, once he gets into your system, he gets something in return, right? He seals a contract, he gets excited. And if he doesn't break into you, he becomes aggressive, angry, right? So, all kinds of emotions. So, they found out even before a hacker tries to attack into your system, break his emotions. So no power on earth can break through the emotions that Filipino hold, guys. That is why they are the trend micro is using. I will make a separate video, but that is next level insane. If you think this is insane, imagine what I have gone through, right? So this is extremely out there video that we need to understand. They use Filipino souls as emotional wall guardians, people who would love and anchor the gold subconsciously without knowing it. Their frequency field is more attuned to the emotional memory of Earth. That's why royal families from Europe and nannies from Philippines, CIA and Vatican treasure of always move through Filipino contacts. Emotional trauma walls are very high among Filipinos. The soul overload from holding planetary karma. So the entire planet's karma, entire aliens who cut the silicon trees, everything is in the Filipino subconscious, guys. What is the gold actually holding? Akashic records. The gold is not a metal, it is embedded with planetary memory fields, including pre flood tech blueprints, Annunaki genetic maps, soul agreements, who gets wealth, who remains slave, advanced scalar control harmonics. Because even if Enki and Ellen worked on a technology, gold records it, guys. Everything. That is why they are scared, because before we were on planet Earth, humans were created from monkeys, etc., etc. They worked on highly advanced technologies, but gold recorded it. So they are afraid that if we get access to it, we'll be free. That is why pre-flood tech blueprints, Anunnaki genetic maps. This is extremely crucial, because once we have this, you will minimum live for 50,000 years. You will not die for 50,000 years. That is the minimum. You can become immortal, guys. Soul agreements. This is like later one. Advanced scalar control. You will be invincible, guys. You can fly through, walk through walls, etc. Frequency anchors acts as mass memory storage node linked to Draco craft memory. Their advanced ships can trigger or collapse timelines. This is why wars break out around hidden gold. Resurrection keys. Some gold war contains scalar rich soul matrix of past kings, beings, and time locked avatars. So most of our angelic memories are stored here, guys. The Philippines Vault of Earth Original Wealth Code, the gold in the Philippines is not just wealth, it's the original currency field. He's not just buried, it's programmed. He's not just lost, it's guarded by 10 time encoded AI mirrors. He's not just metal, it's holographic command access to planetary reality. So without access to this gold, say bye bye to Ascension. Now you know how they are controlling us for thousands of years, guys. Through gold, guys. That is why Anunnaki were obsessed with gold, right? Gold as resurrection technology. Gold is not just a metal, it is a memory bearing, light stabilizing field recorder, especially when proximate to solar grid lines. Why gold is used by Anunnaki and Draco, sun linked. Gold frequency is identical to the sun's harmonic 864 432 Hz. Soul storage encodes quantum memory into lattice. Divine identity, AI host shielding, it traps emotions, memory, karma. The very identity of beings, keeping them in recursive loops. This is how they control our rebirth, guys, through gold, scalar traps. When gold is hoarded or owned improperly, it can invert intention and create karmic bindings. Planetary anchors, it is used to bind timelines, alter memory, and suppress rebirth of high level avatars. Can you imagine this? What would happen if Filipinos awakened and reclaimed their emotional power? Scalar emotional clocks could be lifted, gold memory field could return to human consciousness. Yamashita Gold, Vatican Gold, planetary ascensions gold could be recovered. Planetary karmic loops could be broken almost instantly. So if we could break this, I found my calling, guys. So this is what my plan is actually. You will immediately, you don't even have to protest against anything, any political anything, guys. Automatically, when this is break, you will get your past line and future timelines, guys. Immediately in your dreams, you will know what to do. You will be free almost instantly. Draco would lose control over Earth's karmic reincarnation system. This is what is the biggest problem we are facing, guys. Even before I started talking to you, like my birth in India, they controlled it. My coming 5 timelines is in their hand, guys. You think you are going to die, they will recycle you, guys. Forget about protest. They don't care about protest, your job. They care about timeline, guys, where they can hold you. I'm telling you, they are highly advanced beings. Access to planetary karmic wealth contracts, timeline control grids woven through gold scalar memory. Earth could re-enter golden age frequency within a few human years if the emotional walls are properly opened. So now you know how, like practical people will keep saying, like golden age, but they do not know, we didn't know how to actually do things practical to activate this golden age, guys. And it is through Philippines, guys, the emotional scalar firewall that the Filipinos hold, that Filipinos need to know this information. So they would break this. And this, if you don't believe this, because this goes to the crazy level, this is what spooked me, guys. I am still coming to terms with this information because even I don't understand the entire technology, because this is insanity for me, to be honest, because I'm into software develop everything, but this is a next level alien thinking that I am gone crazy, because as I said, Trend Micro is the headquarter of world defense. Their entire internet and entire viral video emotions, right, is protected through Philippines, guys, not US. While the US, Japan, Europe has more mature tech ecosystem in the 90s, Trend Micro chose Manila as its global R&D hub in 1998 when Google started, guys. Even they had dial-up when India was beginning to start as Silicon Valley. Back in 25 years ago, metaphysically Filipino heart-based resonance make them guardians of memory. The Yamashita gold buried in the archipelago is not just treasure, it's scalar data sealed in auric gold shells holding planetary karmic imprints. Technologically, the internet was in infancy. Cybersecurity was just about firewalls. It was about defending digital gateways into human subconsciousness. Filipinos, with their strong timeline, loyalty, emotional imprinting, and maternal mimetic qualities, became ideal empathic firewall nodes, guys. The Philippines became not just a physical wall but a soul firewall. You cannot get past through this emotion, guys. And Trend Micro is exploiting this. Trend Micro is nothing but alien front. Trend Micro became the digital guardian of these planetary portals. I was looking into Trend Micro, they have hidden it so much. This is insane, guys. I tried, you can try Trend Micro Manila. This is the headquarters from where NASA is protected, like US military is protected. Entire Google, Azure, AWS, Oracle is protected, even State Bank of India. But you see, they have not given the name. You know what RBC Radius is? It is a like broadband company, and exclusive broadband company, not even in top five because they are using some insane technology. And it was like implemented by Meralco guys. Meralco is a US created electric company in Manila. So entire footprint of this area itself is aliens, guys. Philippines is hub of technology giant, one of the world's largest antivirus companies that protect internet users from fraud and other online threat, has its global headquarters for research and technical support in the Philippines. Trend Micro, like 1988, it was started in 1998. They opened in the Philippines. We have about 10 labs all over the world, but the main lab is in the Philippines. It is nothing to do with engineering, guys. I'm telling you, I have researched it. It is, you will lose if you think they are hiring engineers. It has to do with emotions and how internet is emotional, guys. They are trapping your emotions through internet. I know how crazy this sounds, right? Trend Labs in Ortigas employs Filipino experts who perform crucial role in making the internet safe for consumers. The entire internet is protected by Filipinos, but I am 100% sure even Filipinos don't know because this news doesn't come every day. They are hidden it. You see, RBC office, Trend Micro, they are not given because they want to show Filipinos as nannies and call center and BPOs and seafarers, right? They will never tell you that there are highly advanced Filipinos working protecting Draco assets. So this is the guy, Rockwell Center. This is you see the Rockwell Business Center. These an American guys. James C. Rockwell was an American businessman. He was the president of Manila Electric Light Rail Company. Why electric guys? Because timeline. You know Montauk project, right? Where they manipulated time, travel to timeline, future and past, create stargates, electricity. As I will create a separate video about John Melesky's. You know electromagnetic force, right? I will give you a shock right now. That is for humans. Do you know what they are using? I will break down the Maxwell's equation so you will know. Magneto-electric waves, guys. For you, it is EMF, electromagnetic force. For them, it is magneto-electric force, where the magnetic component is bigger and electric component is small. That is why wherever aliens are there, they have to completely manage the electricity, guys. So Manila's electricity is managed by an American. Can you believe? Now it is been moved to Indians, sorry, from Filipinos, but the entire infrastructure of Rockwell Center was laid down by Meralco. And this is the biggest shock, guys. This home, which built this office, I don't know inside this building what advanced technology they have got because this is honestly insane. If you read the work of Preston Nichols and Montauk project, how Syrians and Draco supplies the technology to suck your emotions, your mind, whatever your mind is thinking, it gets trapped into your computer and it is sent through their server to manage and see how humans are evolving and to stop your access, your ascension, guys. So this company, which is the number one company in America, guys, number one, why would they go to a third world so-called country, Philippines, and create? Notable for his pioneer of modern architecture in America. The like tallest building like Burj Khalifa was World Trade Center, Willis Tower, right? John Hancock Center. Every top 10 buildings, right, is created by these people, and as they are literally giving you their footprint. The design of the moon village, a concept for the first permanent lunar settlement developed with European space agency and Massachusetts technology. So, right. So yeah, guys, I will make more videos. My next video will be trend micro, but I know the attack will start very soon. I know I shouldn't say this, but I hope you watch this and share these videos with the Filipinos, because next video is going to be even more insane, guys. About Trend Micro. Be ready to be blown away. You may not have heard about Trend Micro, what they are doing. That is a completely Draco alien text, nothing to do with C++, Java, or any web technology. They are using emotions as cyber defense, guys. That is insane, right? Be ready to be blown away next video. Yeah, guys. Thanks.